planners and bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, what do you think about all the gray that is all over my hair? I know for a while, like when it's so hot in the summer, I've always have it pulled back. I have a headband and it covers most of the gray, but yeah, it's all over there. Do you think I should dye it? I don't know what I want to do, or if I should I don't hate it, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. In any case, for today's video, if you're not aware, I am on a super low spend. It's so low, it's almost no spend. I only have $10 per month to spend on myself. It started August the 15th, yeah. And it's going through the end of June, and I'll put the iCard across the screen so that you can check out why and watch that video. So Christmas is coming around and I want to do some DIYs, and I'm thinking, is that budget gonna work? Because the $10 is supposed to be spending on me. But I think I might, but I'm going to talk to my husband about maybe having just a tiny Christmas budget as well, so we'll see. But I spent $3.51 on an Etsy shop to do printables for Fauxbonichi or Hobonichi weeks, and so I am excited to try that out. I'm going to do a version number 1 for myself, using not any particular type of paper and just designing a cover for it and everything and seeing how it turns out. And you guys are going to come along with me, and if I can make it turn out the way I want, then most of my friends and family and loved ones are going to get some version that's catered just to them for this project. All right, so let's get to it. Guys, here are the 2 printables I wound up getting because I didn't pay attention to the fact that the first one that I'm holding up right here from Hourglass Planners was for the weekly pages only. It didn't include the monthly, and this one only printed on the front, but it did give you an option in a bunch of different colors, and I printed this one in pink. And then this one is the one I got from Puffin Planners. Both of these were on Etsy, and this one is monthly pages. And I didn't also pay attention that this one has 2 months on one page. Now, it was front and back and it had great instructions for printing, but I intended to find one that had 1 month on 2 pages. And so this is how it looked after I cut it out. And you can see there's Monday through Friday on both sides. And I won't actually wind up needing the back side printed. I could have just printed one of those on one side, but because I'm going to be combining it with the other one to make one Hobonichi week, so it won't be 2 inserts. It will actually be one complete book with a hardcover like a real Hobonichi weeks, which you'll see when we're all done with part 2, but you'll see it come together here in part 1. So now it's just time for me to actually write all of the months in, which didn't take very long for 2 months on a page. Now, I used my booklet stapler to staple this together, and with so few pages it kind of made the staples stick up a little bit, but that'll all look better when I'm all done. I'll lay that down. And so yeah, I'm just writing out the months on the top of the pages to make sure that I have everything covered. And you guys know I love my bone folder. I'm just obsessed with that thing. It just feels so good. It's therapeutic to me to use it. All right, so I was able to go through, I think, February 2021. And then I went ahead and wrote in all of the days of the month. Now, for the future Hobonichi or Fauxbonichis that I will make for family and friends, what I did was I scanned each of those pages. I took the staples out and scanned them, and then when I print them I won't have to ever write that out again. So this is the second one. Now, I wish on this insert, and it looks so pretty, but I wish I had taken one sheet, printed one sheet, and put the vertical line that I put there and the days of the week and on the top right 2020 and scanned that, and then just printed all of the 26 pages front and back for this. But I didn't think about that until after I'd already printed all of that paper, and I didn't want to waste the paper and start all over. But I did scan one and do that for the future, and everybody won't necessarily want a pink and green one, so I will print another one out one more time and do that in black for everyone else. Okay, and now that I have my insert with the months, I can just use that as a reference to write in all of the weekly pages. So what I also could do for the future one is actually do this, like I said before, where I put the vertical line and the days of the week, and do like January and scan like 5, or scan one for January, scan one for February, scan one for March, and then print the number that I will probably need for that, for the weekly pages. That might work. Oops, sorry about my phone beeping. But I don't know, because I don't want to jack it up. So definitely, like I said, I scanned one in the pink and green, and I'll scan one in just regular black and white, and that way I'll have less writing out to do, because it did take a while for me to, took a long time for me to write all of those Monday through Fridays and vertical lines, and not as long to write the actual weeks. But you know, there are 52 weeks, so, but it looks really nice. I love the way it looks, and I'm excited about putting it all together and making these for my family. So now it's just time to combine the two booklets together. And to do that, now you can see here that they're not exactly the same size, and that's okay because they're almost the same size. Of course, they're two different vendors, so that's possible, but they're almost the same size, and I'm just going to glue those two together by gluing the front cover of the second insert to the back cover of the first insert, because I don't need those pages. Yeah, and then I was just really careful to make sure that I positioned it well, because once you glue both surfaces, then it sticks pretty fast. And yes, of course, I'm using my bone folder because I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Oops, sorry, I'm banging around a little bit over here. But it's all coming together. And there, everything is all combined together, and you can see it just looks like one book. And even where that glue, you know, kind of bends there, you just, it's really pliable. It's really easy to just make it all really nice and combined. Yeah. I mean, cutting all those pages out, it did take a while. It's like all day to do this project, but I'm starting early, so I know I can get this all done for Christmas, and some of the things that I did by hand I won't have to do again, so that saves a lot. And yeah, and now you can see that it has formed a real spine, just like a real book. So it will look just like a real Hobonichi Weeks when we do the cover the way that a real book is done, which we will do in part 2, and we'll be doing some decorating in part 2 as well. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount from my Organized Planner Chic Etsy shop, and that discount is in the description below. And in my shop, I make vegan traveler's notebooks and traveler's notebook accessories for all TNs, vegan or not. I make bullet journal monthly title pages, and I make journaling cards, and I also make printable stickers. Also, check me out on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. Also, check me out on Facebook. My business page is The Organized Planner Chic, and my Facebook group is Organized Planner Chic Crew. And in the group, we do frequent giveaways and also birthday exchanges, and Christmas exchange is coming up. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!